Let's starts now. The Wrath of the Scavenger. Jin-Woo versus the world. Scene 1. The Shadows of Jeju. The cleanup of Jeju Island is a monumental task, but for Sung Jin-Woo, it is a harvest. Thousands of ants, the very creatures that terrorize the nation, are now being integrated into his shadow realm. Jin-Woo stands on the black sands, his eyes glowing with a faint purple hue. Behind him, Beru stands motionless. The former Ant King is no longer a mindless predator. He is a general, radiating a pressure that makes the nearby salt water boil. "My liege," Beru says, his voice like grinding silk. "The remnants of the swarm have been collected. Your army has grown by thousands. We are ready to consume the world if you command it." Jin-Woo looks at his hands. He can feel the black heart beating in his chest, a second engine of pure mana. "We aren't here to consume the world, Beru. We're here to make sure it doesn't fall apart. Let's go." With a single thought, Jin-Woo disappears into the shadows, leaving the hollowed-out island behind. Scene 2. The Giant of America. While Korea celebrates, a different kind of storm is brewing in the United States. In the headquarters of the Scavenger Guild, the atmosphere is suffocating. Thomas Andre, known as the Goliath, is sitting in a chair that looks like a throne made of reinforced steel. He is staring at a tablet showing the death of Hwang Dong-Su, the Srank hunter who disappeared during the Jeju raid. "Dong-Su was a fool," Thomas says, his voice vibrating the glass windows. "But he was my fool. He belonged to the Scavenger Guild, and in this world, if you touch a scavenger, you lose the hand that touched them." His vice president, a nervous man in an expensive suit, stammers, "Sir, the reports say Sung Jin-Woo is different. He killed the Ant King alone. He is likely a national-level hunter in all but name." Thomas Andre stands up. He is nearly 7 feet tall, a mountain of muscle and gold jewelry. He puts on his sunglasses, cracking the floor beneath his boots. "National level? I am the one who defined that level," Thomas growls. "Prepare the jet. I don't care if Korea calls him a savior. To me, he's just a thief who took something that wasn't his. We are going to Seoul." Scene 3. The Guild Master's Ambition. Back in Seoul, Jin-Woo is officially forming his own guild. He needs a base of operations that is independent of the association. He names it a Jin Guild. His partner, Yu Jin-ho, is vibrating with excitement. "Hung Nim. We have over 50,000 applications in the first hour. Every Srank in Asia wants to join us." Jin-Woo walks through the empty office space, his eyes scanning the blueprints. "We don't need 50,000 people, Jin-ho. We only need 3. A master, a vice master, and a healer. This isn't a business, it's a strike team." "But Hung Nim, the laws say we need at least." "The laws are for hunters," Jin-Woo interrupts, turning to look at Jin-ho. The reflection in Jin-Woo's eyes is dark and ancient. "I am something else. Tell the association we are ready. Our first gate is coming." Scene 4. The Srank Reunion. Jin-Woo visits a training facility where Cha Hae-in is recovering. She is practicing her swordplay, her movements fluid and lethal, but she stops the moment Jin-Woo enters the room. Her heart rate spikes, not out of fear, but because of the smell of his mana. To her, Jin-Woo doesn't smell like a human anymore. He smells like a vast, cool forest at night. "You're stronger than before," Cha Hae-in says, wiping sweat from her forehead. "The Jeju raid, it did something to you." "It opened my eyes," Jin-Woo replies. "And I'm forming a guild. I'm not here to recruit you. You're the ace of the Hunters Guild. But I am here to warn you. Things are going to get dangerous. The gates aren't the real threat anymore." "Then what is?" she asks. "The things that built them," Jin-Woo says darkly. Before she can ask more, a massive tremor shakes the building. A siren blares across the city. It's not a dungeon break. It's a high-level mana collision. Scene 5. The Arrival of the Goliath. At the Incheon International Airport, a private jet with the Scavenger Guild logo has just landed. As the ramp lowers, the air pressure in the entire airport shifts. Thomas Andre walks onto the tarmac. Behind him are 50 of America's top-ranked hunters, all looking like they are ready for war. Chairman Go Gun Hee is there to meet them, looking pale. "Mustard, Andre, This visit was not cleared by the International Bureau. We cannot guarantee. Thomas walks right past the chairman, his shoulder hitting the older man with the force of a truck. I'm not here for a tour. Old man, I'm here for Sung Jin-Woo. Tell him the Goliath is at his front door. The cameras are rolling. The world is watching. Two of the strongest beings on the planet are now on the same soil. Scene 6, the training of the shadows. Unaware, or perhaps indifferent. To Thomas Andre's arrival, Jin-Woo is inside a private ranked gate, testing his new soldiers. He faces a horde of Naga warriors. Usually, a Ranka boss would take a whole team hours to defeat. Jin-Woo doesn't even draw his daggers. Igris, Beru, fight. The two shadows blur into motion. Igris is a whirlwind of silver steel, his movements precise and elegant. Beru is a nightmare of speed, decapitating Nagas with his bare claws and letting out a screech that paralyzes the monsters with fear. Jin-Woo watches them, analyzing their synergy. They are growing, he thinks, but against a national level hunter like Thomas Andrew, they might not be enough. I need to reach level 105 before the confrontation. He joins the fray, his bare hands glowing with the power of ruler's authority. He grabs a Naga from 20 feet away and slams it into the ground with the force of a falling building. Level up, level up! Scene 7, the confrontation in the streets. As Jin-Woo exits the gate, he finds his path blocked. It's not the association, it's the Scavenger Guild's elite strike team. The street has been cleared of civilians. In the center of the road stands Thomas Andrew. He has removed his shirt, revealing a torso that looks like it was carved from granite, covered in glowing magical tattoos. Sung Jin-Woo, Thomas says, his voice echoing off the skyscrapers. You killed one of mine. You thought Korea could protect you. You thought your system made you special. Jin-Woo looks at the giant. He doesn't look intimidated. He looks bored. Thomas Andrew, you flew across the ocean just to pick a fight? You should have stayed in Washington. The air there is much safer for you. The American hunters draw their weapons. The shadow soldiers inside Jin-Woo's shadow begin to growl, a sound that can be heard coming from the very ground itself. Scene 8, the first clash. Thomas Andrew doesn't wait for a signal. He lunges. He is so fast that the sound barrier breaks around him, shattering the windows of the nearby cars. He swings a massive fist at Jin-Woo's head. Jin-Woo raises his arm to block. Boom! The collision creates a crater in the asphalt 50 feet wide. The shockwave knocks over the surrounding hunters. When the dust clears, Jin-Woo is standing his ground, his feet buried 6 inches deep into the road, but his arm hasn't moved an inch. Not bad, Jin-Woo says, his eyes flashing violet. But my turn is going to hurt more. Jin-Woo activates strength and speed simultaneously. He disappears. Thomas Andre's eyes widen. He feels a massive impact on his ribs. He is sent flying through a brick wall, skidding 300 feet down the street. Scene 9, the power of a national level. Thomas Andrew stands up, laughing. Yes, this is what I wanted, a real fight! His tattoos begin to glow bright gold. This is his ultimate skill, reinforcement. His skin becomes harder than diamond, and his mana output triples. I am the vessel of a ruler. Thomas screams. He claps his hands together, creating a gravity well that pulls Jin-Woo toward him. Capture! Jin-Woo feels the immense pressure, like the weight of a mountain pressing on his chest. He can't move his legs. You're not the only one with authority, Jin-Woo growls. He uses his own ruler's authority to counter the gravity. The two invisible forces clash in the middle of the street, tearing the road apart as if it were made of paper. The American hunters try to intervene, but a wall of black fire erupts between them and the combatants. Tusk emerges from the shadow, his staff glowing. Stay out of this, Jin-Woo warns, his voice booming like thunder. This is between two kings. Scene 10, the cliffhanger. The monarchs watch. The fight is interrupted not by a winner, but by a sudden, chilling realization. Both Jin-Woo and Thomas Andrew stop simultaneously. They look toward the horizon, toward the ocean. A massive ranks gate has just appeared. Not in Korea, not in America, but over the city of Tokyo, Japan. It is larger than the Jeju Island gate. It is larger than anything recorded in history. It is a gate of the giants. From the gate, a voice echoes that only Jin-Woo can hear. The feast is ready. Shadow Monarch. Come and see what happens when a country dies. Jin-Woo looks at Thomas Andre. We'll finish this later. A real monster just arrived. Jin-Woo looking at the Tokyo skyline, where a giant foot the size of a skyscraper is stepping out of the clouds. The screen cuts to black as a new quest appears. Emergency Quest. The Crisis of Japan. Objective: prevent the Great Deletion. End of Episode 1.